I have a question for you. How many of you out there have dealt with depression? How many of you have dealt with devastating news that literally just rocked your world and changed the trajectory of where you thought life should take you? We've all been there. I've been there. Whether it's losing a loved one, whether it's losing somebody that was your best friend and just unexpectedly your whole world is rocked because they are gone. And the first thing that comes to mind is we start to think about our own immortality. We start to think about whether our time on this earth is numbered. And although we know it is, it's something that can quickly transition from a little small worry of concern, a personal concern, to being something that just takes over our mind at all times. Especially when you're talking about being an artist or being a producer. We look at folks that every day, especially talking about 2016, a lot of people that we have lost, and it does bring into question our own immortality. And I gotta tell you, I had a dream one time that really took me when I was really going through it, and I had lost a friend of mine, and I had lost close family members, and I just didn't know what to do next. Everything on the outside was all smiles, but inside, you know the pain that I'm talking about. Somebody out there knows exactly the pain I'm talking about, to where it's all you think about. You look at the news and you look at another shooting and all this stuff goes on and just everything going on in the world, and you start to think about, what am I doing here? And you start to think about, well, is my time coming? And I gotta tell you, I had a dream one night, and it's something that I titled Roundtable with the Dead. I had a dream one night in the midst of me going through some of my toughest times and toughest mental strains, where everyone that was of significance to me that have passed away were sitting at a round table. I walked into a room and they were sitting in a round table. I see aunts, I see family friends, I see friends of mine, I see people that were all significant of me, and they tell me to sit down. I sit at the head of the table, and literally each one of them gave me a reason why my time on this earth cannot be spent worrying about what's going to happen next. Each one of them sat there and told me, I have a unique opportunity that everyone that has gone to the afterlife wishes they had just one more minute. One more minute. Here you are watching this video. You literally know for the duration of this video, you have that promised to you, and it's not promised to you. But as long as you have air in your lungs, as long as you have life in your body, you have opportunity. But you gotta know that there's gonna come a day where this thing is gonna end. Knowing that alone should instill motivation into you. So let me get back to this round table. Every one of them sat there and said, you don't have the time to worry. You don't have the time to, without a doubt, remember us. Remember us and keep us in your heart. But the best thing that you can do in our honor is to keep going. Is to do the things that you were put here to do. It's not to sit here and obsess over the things that are out of your control. So my message to you today is not only just to keep going, is not only to be motivated and be inspired by those that have passed away, but to understand that there's probably 1 million people in the graves right now that would trade places with you. You are a lucky one. You are still here. Do what you are supposed to be doing on this earth. Even if you're not doing it right, just do it. Every day above ground is another day to be thankful. Keep it going. This has been another dose, a very heavy dose of Curtspiration. Like I always say, and I think it's even more relevant today, you cannot be full of life until you decide to live life to its fullest. This is Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com.
I can't listen to you. When I listen to you, it's a liability, 'cause you be mentally killing my inner energy, so